Hello and welcome. This is the Darling Ori channel and I'm Clarissa. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be doing a tarot reading on why your person has walked away and who is now coming into your life. So if these messages resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe, comment how it does. And of course it is tarot, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. This is for all signs. So we're going to dissect, we're going to understand, and we're going to keep it going. Keep it moving. So first I'd like to do a prayer honouring the sacred woman, which goes: Sacred woman in the making, sacred woman reawaken, sacred spirit hold me near, protect me from all harm and fear. Beneath the stones of life, direct my steps in the right way as I journey through this vision. Sacred spirit, surround me in your most abundant perfect light. Anoint me in your sacred purity, peace, and divine insight. Bless me, truly bless me, as I share this sacred life. Teach me, sacred spirit, to be in tune with the universe. Teach me how to heal with the inner and outer elements of air, fire, water, and earth. Ashe. Okay, my loves, so let's go. So I'm going to do 5 cards spread and then I'm going to go on to doing some clarifying. Okay, so who is this person that walked away and why did they walk away? Okay, so got King of Pentacles here. A few cards came out. King of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, King of Swords, Ten of Swords, 9 of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, right, so King of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, King of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands, not swords, and Ace of Pentacles. This gets 6 cards here. So this is painful. This is someone that you really thought a lot about. The way you was overthinking about this situation has created wounds. It's created, you feel like the way it was maybe broken off or detached, it created some real deep wounds here. I see here with the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. There was a lot of overthinking. This could be by that person. And I think as well what's coming through is that it's actually not anything that you particularly did. It's just that something about you was triggering their routine thought pattern, the things that they've always been connected to, like, you know, their karmic journey. We've got 2 energies here, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. So this is earth energy and this is also air energy with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So these are people that appear to be grounded, appear to be highly logical, appear to have all the boxes ticked, appear to have quite an elevated mindset, you know, quite mature. This could be a mature person, but quite mature in their thinking. This is how they've come across. With the King of Pentacles, this could be somebody who's quite stable in their life, someone who's got, you know, knows how to grow things. It's almost like there is, it feels like a routine that they know how to do, know how to build, know how to create, know how to make people around them feel stable. But, you know, with the 2 of Cups here after the King of Pentacles, they are kind of looking for a counterpart here. They're looking for someone that can intertwine in their life and mirror them or complement them in a way. That's what they've been looking for. So there's this sense of, with 2 of Cups and King of Swords, this thinking that there is like always better. You know, there's almost like there's always something more that they're striving from. They're really about building this kind of empire, you know, mindset, wanting to be on like top of the summit, reaching out into the horizon and seeing all their dreams come true. And they want someone to share their life with, but their aspirations and their kind of standards is so high that you know, they've always got their eye on another prize. And so with this overthinking, maybe something, you know, they've kind of put an emphasis on logic here with the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords here. There's a logic of overthinking. Maybe there might have been an action, or maybe you said something that has made them feel like this is not it. This is, or you know, they feel like, oh no, this is not this level, not the standard that I want to be at. And then, you know, they've wrestled in their mind, but again, it's, you know, I get a sense that you were just being yourself. You were just being yourself, and, you know, you being yourself has created something very determined in their mind. You know, and they are on this, they're on this mindset where they're feeling like, okay, you know, that person did put the effort in and did put the emotions in, did put, you know, they did see like a counterpart. But also, again, their eye with the Ace of Pentacles, their eye was kind of like on a, you know, achievement. So achievement in all areas of life. So career, home, love, everything they want. They've got this eye on this prize, and the standard that they want to attain is so high. But in through that, because they've always had this, again, it's nothing to do with something that you've done, they've always had this level of wanting to achieve, wanting to attain something. It's created wounds along the way that they have internalized. And now, like, anybody that comes along, that actually project those wounds onto them. So, you know, it would have been now, it would have been later. This is a person that is almost like manifesting being by themselves, because they just cannot seem to find, you know, the level that they think they should have, that they feel like, you know, it's quite, they feel like deserving. They feel like they are the ones that deserve this, you know, really unattainable thing. It's really imaginary. It's like, it truly is like an imaginary, you know, mindset that no one can really achieve. You know, it's like a sapiosexual thing. It's just in their head. So let's get to some clarifying. Yeah. So let's just get a little deeper insight into movement before we move on to who is for you. I wonder if it, like, what's coming to me is they're coming back. Why? Why would you want to do that to yourself? No, I won't judge. I won't judge, because, you know, maybe you deserve a conversation. Maybe you deserve to know, to have an explanation. Yeah. But also maybe you want to keep the door closed. Because I'm clarifying. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. The Lovers. Yeah. I don't know whether you or they or together you envision this dream together. You know, there is a counterpart here. Like, you are the counterpart. And they're just blind. You know, they're blind to see it. But with the Lovers, the King of Pentacles and the Lovers, you are like, you know, I feel like you're maybe a youthful spirit. I'm also getting there might be some immature energy on their part, although like they presented this really stable, mature personality. But actually there was some immaturity. There's a level of growth, emotional growth when it comes to love is still not there. But with the Lovers there, especially in this imagery, it's like you are the counterpart, like you were synced together. So this may have come out as a shock. Them walking away from you may have come out a bit of a shock for you. Two of Cups. Let's see what the Two of Cups. More insight into Two of Cups. Ten of Cups. I think you're just as confused as I am in this moment, because the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups, this was a good, emotional, stable connection. Like there was plans, especially like emotionally, there were plans here. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Like there was future planning. It felt like this could have been. This is it. it's safe to say that they were actually really happy with you. Oh, is this why they're coming back? They were happy with you, so it's yeah, it's a conundrum. Let's get to the King of Swords. King of Swords. Tell me more about the King of Swords here. Seven of Swords. They got real trust issues. Okay, so we've got to it now. Thank you. Thank you, Sacred Spirit. We've got to it now. They have got trust issues. They've had thievery before, emotion thievery. You know, someone's drained their emotions. Someone, you know, love bombing is all of it. It's all of the narcissistic traits. They've seen this in people, and so it's almost like they've had too much of it. Okay, this is the Seven of Swords. I see this as a fourth stealer, and on top of the King of Swords, it means that even the Master got played. Okay, so this person has been through the ringer. Okay, when I say ringer, they've been for the mill. You know, they've been pounded from wheat to flour. Emotionally, like they've gone through it, and so they actually just can't resonate with something being good. They don't really get that you would have been a good thing, or you were a good thing to them. They wanted to see something negative. You know, it's just they're just so wounded that maybe even themselves, you know, the things that they've probably done as well. Because if they're dealing with narcissistic traits, you know, and they are presenting themselves in a certain ways, because a lot of these traits may have been originally from them, and their actions have made people act in a certain way. You know, when you meet somebody, if you meet somebody and they say to you, oh, all my exes, they're crazy. You know, maybe got like 4 or 5 exes, but you're the one denominator. Okay, we need to look at, you know, what is the repetition, what is the pattern that's making these partners crazy or seem crazy. So red flag. So I feel like this person has gone through the mill and has also put up people through things. So there's almost like a worthy thing, like if good comes to them, are they actually deserving of? They have been overthinking about all of this. So let's move on to the Ten of Swords. What can you tell me about the Ten of Swords here? Ten of Swords. Five of Cups, yeah. It's just like, again, with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups, the overthinking is to a point where they're just literally sabotaging. Five of Cups, they're almost willing to be by themselves, like just be alone, because then there's no emotional attachments to anything. I can't hurt anybody, they can't hurt me. You know, it's just it's perpetual at this point. They've done it to themselves. I feel like there's a lot of karmic energy, and almost to agree, feeling more safe in pain. You know, again, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. This is someone who's used to painful situations. It's like, is it more comforting for them to just live in pain rather than to actually be able to be open to something that is loving, you know? And have you been there wanting to heal them? Let's talk about that. Have you been trying to heal this person? It's an endless pit, isn't it? They have to go through this journey by themselves. Like this healing, you can only show them so much. You can only be, you know, an empath and wise to the things that you've gone through to be able to educate or help somebody heal to a degree. After that, you've got to let them walk the walk. And this is why you think they're coming back, because one of you told me this. I connected with somebody who's telling me this right now. Okay, let's talk about the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Oof. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I'm telling you, this is really has nothing to do with you. This person has just been on a massive walk and continues to. It is, yeah, they're like lashing their own back at this point. They've been portrayed in so many ways, and they could have like created a situation, because again, there's a lot of air energy here, there's a lot of overthinking. They've created a situation that could have been from something very minor that you've done, or you know, something in their own life has triggered them, and they're projecting, and they just feel like they may have not just cut you off, they've cut everybody off. You know, it's that point they just feel like nobody is trustworthy, even themselves. Like, they don't even trust themselves. I feel like that's coming through now as well. Like, there also could be a situation that actually had nothing to do with you. It's a thing that they kept hidden. I'm going back to the Seven of Swords here, with something being hidden, like behind the back. There's like a little bit of trickery here as well. So I feel like, you know, yeah, it does create a confusing situation, because you haven't been privy to all the information. You haven't been able to get all the insights. You've only been able to go on things that you're being shown, and obviously your own intuition. But I think there's a deeper level here. There was levels of betrayal here, years and years of this. There was something that has been in the works, in the darkness, that you haven't known about also. So let's go on to the Ace of Pentacles. What can you tell me about the Ace of Pentacles? Oh, this one's sticking out. Let's go for this one. Six of Pentacles. It has to end with the karmic card, doesn't it? Has to end, of course, with the karmic card. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Did you give more than you were supposed to? Okay. Six of Pentacles is a giving and receiving card. And did you give more? Did you give more than you thought you could? Was this something like that was, for you, it was, you were actually opening up yourself to a new way of feeling, stable? With the Ace of Pentacles, you felt like this relationship was going to be something that was going to ground you in some ways, going to settle in into something that felt really comfortable. Because you saw already, just by that connection that you've had with them, you saw a future plan, you saw the domino effect of being with this person. So it does feel like it is very much a karmic relationship. So with the Six of Pentacles, I tend to feel like you have to, with the Ace of Pentacles as well, focus on your own stability. Focus on that feeling that you felt like you was going to receive in that connection within yourself. You know, trying to make that part of you more whole, more connected with the things you want. Still have that plan. You can still do those things. And I think that's when the counterpart, your counterpart, will come. So now that leads to who is coming to you. Okay, so we're going to reshuffle. Who is coming to you? Who is coming to you? Who is coming to you? Why am I smiling? Because what came to my head was the baddest, but I don't know what that means. Why do I say that? What is that? The baddest. Is that the baddest in a good way? I hope that's a good way. Okay, who is coming towards you? Who's coming to... Ooh. Okay. So we've got two cards that came out. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the Magician that's come out. So this person already, again, it's like they're starting again with this stability thing. This is someone who moves slowly. For those who do feel like that person is coming back, they will move very slowly, very, very slowly. Knight of Pentacles is like literally the horse is standing still. Okay, standing still. And then with the Magician, okay, I think you have to have your wits about you. So earth sign energy, magician here. We've got Virgo, Gemini energy here as well. With the magician, this is someone who knows how to utilize all the tools around them. They almost like know how to make, you know, creation out there, you know, like it's like a powerful energy. But it also means be very careful, because that, you know, sense of, oh, this, they're everything. They're everything. Oh my God, they're here. You have to just be careful of that energy as well. So you have to have your wits about you. Again, this applies to whether you feel like they're coming back or whether this is a new person, because I feel like the two energies are kind of spinning here. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so we are definitely thinking about, you know, yeah, it's just, self-reliance came in. The 9 of Pentacles, this person's going to make you feel good. But I feel like it's coming in when you feel more stable, when you feel like you're more secure in your emotions, you sort out the things that you really enjoy. Okay, what else do we have here? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Super. After the 9 of Cups, this is like, to me, female entrepreneurship, you know, feeling stable, especially like you've got the 9 of Cups here. It starts with emotion. It starts with how you feel about yourself, and then you can grow. Then you can grow the things you want. This person's looking at you like, oh, yeah, you the baddest. This person's looking at you like you have got everything. You're emotionally stable. You've got ideas. You're super creative. You know how to build. You know how to create. They're looking at you like, oof. Yeah. What else can you tell me? 7 of Wands. You or they may be defensive. Okay, someone's got a guard up with the 7 of Wands. Someone's got their walls up. Okay, so I feel like if this person is coming back, they're coming back on the defensive. They're saying all the things that happened, and you know, just and you just quiet, just listen, because magician's here. Listen for all the air in between the words. It's a new person coming in. They've been through it as well. They may feel like you're too good to be true, and may feel like no way can this person not be toxic. There must be something about you, and they may actually look for all them things as well. Also get this energy of them, you know, spilling out all the things that they've been through. You know, like it defines them. Like, you know, I've been through this, I've been through that. You know, all the things that have hurt them. They're spilling it out. Okay, so let's get some clarifying. Okay, what can you tell me about the Knight of Pentacles? Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. You're icy. You're not playing around. You're not playing around unless they show you something. You're meeting kind of this. If you're not moving towards me, basically, you're gonna get the cold one. You're gonna get the cold heart. You okay? So the returnee situation, you're completely detached from it. Like, you're not emotionally detached from it, but you're acting as though you're detached from it. You're not meeting that, you know, I want to try and find a way back into your life energy at all. You know, they have to have like a show of a declaration at this point. Other than that, you're focused on other things. Your mind is thinking about where you want to be in life. You're not thinking about someone who's afraid to be with you. Oof, don't know why that came out. If it's a new situation, again, they have to do more because, you know, you're got more guarded, so they'll have to do more to show that they can penetrate the icy walls, to be honest. Okay, tell me more about the Magician. The Magician. Ah, Two of Wands. The Magician. You got a choice, honey. You got to make some decisions. Yeah, so this is what's coming out. Is there might be, for some of you, have multiple options at this point now. You've got to decide which option it is for you, because it's almost like a tannoy has gone out. Like as soon as the detachment energy has come into your life, it's almost like put a tannoy out, like ooh, a siren, available. So now you've got to find multiple options, but don't believe everything that you see and hear from those options. Yeah. Also, yeah, this person that wants to present coming back to you, you are the one in control. Although they, at the time of leaving or walking away, they try to take the control with you, but because they've meeting this icy version of you, you've actually found a way to take back the control yourself. So you are actually holding the reins of whether this situation goes. If you decide that you want to give it another chance, I wouldn't say straight away. I'll put them through the motions first. If you decide to entertain, let's say, you're in full control of the situation. For now, what's coming to me for now, because there is love there, but the love has been caged in this icebox. So once that melts away, because we are still talking about the Magician, once that melts away, you've got a road to take. Which one will you take? Will you chance the situation, or will you move on to one of the options that could be just as good, maybe even better? But you have to be not held in the emotions of how you felt before and let it project onto the next situation, if that's what you want. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Seven of Swords have come out again. Yeah, you're not trusting at all, and of course that would, yeah, it's inevitable. So you're also presenting this, I'm okay, I'm doing good over here, you know, my emotions are in check, I know what I want. But underneath, you don't trust. Underneath, you do have to, with the Seven of Swords, you do have to keep your emotions close to your chest at this point, because you don't want, there's a vulnerability here that you don't want to kind of let escape, because what you are presenting in terms of being able to move forward and think about those things, think about the things that you want, is actually really helping you in other areas of your life. So if you then present this kind of, I was going to say maturity, but it's not really maturity, it's more naivety, how it's going to come across. You know, so I would definitely keep those things to your chest. Okay, let's move on to the Nine of Pentacles. We've got an Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, yeah. There's something that's ignited within you. Like this situation is meant to be, it's ignited this passion within you. I think there's like a, you know, like there might be a glow up here. There might be some action taken. You know, the new ideas, you're not trying to remain stagnant here. I think that's what creates this attraction as well. Let's move on to the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Knight of Cups here with the Seven of Wands. This person, might be a new person, is very emotional. Like knows how to charm. they are a knight, so let's be real, they're not fully emotionally capable of everything just yet, but they have a lot of heart, they have a lot of spirit, they have a lot of love, and they are offering it to you. I feel like this is definitely a different person to the original one, or unless it is the original one, they've softened. I don't know how they would soften in such a way like this, but yeah, you may have broke them. You may have broke them. You may have taken back the control so much that yeah, it's really softened them. Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, there's a softening here. There's a softening, there's an opening up of the heart, whether this is the original person or a new person. There's somebody that's really open to you, receptive, wants to make, I was going to say love, it is just love, isn't it? They just want to love. Maybe they're receiving as well, once you open up and dissolve those icicles that you have on your heart right now. So thank you so much for being here, and if you enjoyed this reading, you would like more, comment and we can get into it. This is the Darling Aura. I'm Clarissa. Thank you so much. Take care.